right, so I just got done watching Caught Stealing, and finally, a movie that I really enjoyed. It's been a little bit of a dry spell for movies this year that I felt have been like punchy and really great. And this is one of them, way better than the trailer. The trailer had this tone that made me feel like it was going to be a forceful comedy that was not funny. There's very, very few comedic moments in this. Just tiny little moments here and there. It's a hard-edged thriller. It's the and I don't know if it was just me not paying attention to the trailer or if it came off this way, but the whole character that Austin Butler plays, it came off that he was kind of like part of a group of like thugs or wannabe mafia or something like that got mixed up with the wrong other group. That's not the case at all. It's pretty much a smart movie. I mean, I don't have really any complaints, hardly at all, that I can think of, 5 minutes after seeing it. It was interesting all throughout. Every single scene felt like it was needed. The direction that the story went was very surprising. If you think about things long enough, you probably see a couple of the twists and turns, but the movie moves at a very fast pace, and there's lots of interesting things going on, like the cat, the relationship that he has, kind of his friends at the bar, and who he is. The movie does a really good job of setting everything up with who this character is, but not wasting any time to get into the overall story of what's going on. I would highly recommend this. Like I said, I can't really think of much off the top of my head that is necessarily bad or anything that stands out as something I didn't quite care for. The music was really good. It's not an action movie per se, but when there is action in it, it's interesting. Overall, I was not totally surprised because, like I said, I'm always interested in Darren Aronofsky, and Austin Butler is one that so far has been kind of hit or miss as far as whether I've been interested in the movies that he's been in. But he was great in this. Matt Smith is great. I mean, there's a really good cast here, and yeah, everyone is really good. It's not going to be nominated for any Academy Awards or anything like that. It's not like at that level, but it doesn't feel like it needs to be. It feels like it's perfectly fine for what it is, and it's a movie that I would say is more rewatchable than maybe some movies that would be better than it. But it's kind of like, for me, it's like, I mean, it definitely has feelings of like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch, those types of movies. Is it as good as those? Maybe a slight step below, but it's very good in its own right. I heard the people next to me tell themselves that was really good. It's just refreshing to see. Especially, there's been some good movies that came out this year that didn't have the greatest of third acts, and some movies that were okay, then they just fell apart in the third act. This movie was strong throughout. So that I thought that it was so refreshing to see what felt like a complete movie and an enjoyable end, and everything, even the title, you're kind of wondering what the title means, and that reveal is superb. It's like I said, I don't want to sit there and say, well, there's nothing wrong with it, because, well, I don't think it's like perfect or anything, but then again, I don't really have really any complaints. Maybe I'll think of a couple of tiny things after this, but then again, maybe not. So definitely check it out. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.